Welcome to the 2023 State of the Independents. I am Avery Good. Now wait for it. Wait for it. Once upon a time, I was Avery Good. Professional wrestler. Currently, I'm Avery Good, professional commentator. But right now, I sit here in front of you. I am Avery Good, director of the championship committee. New job, new digs. I got a phone call a couple weeks ago. We need some new opinions about the independent wrestling heavyweight championship. And who do they call? They call a guy who's been around the independents for a long, long time. A guy who once upon a time, I wanted that title more than anything. In fact, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I had a secret plan. Once upon a time, before I announced my last 10 matches, but I knew I was getting close to the end, I had a shot at this title. A little match, Black Label Pro, against Warhorse. And I had a plan deep down in the back of my brain that if I won that match, right, that was going to be the pinnacle for me. I had achieved everything I set out to achieve in professional wrestling. So I was going to win that title. I was going to put it on for about a minute, and I was going to lay it down. I was going to walk away and quit. Because for me, that was the end-all, be-all. That title means that much to me that once I had it, there was nothing else for me to accomplish. So now I'm here, right? I've been listening to the people. I've been listening to the complaints, right? I noticed that title's not making the rounds like it once did. That title just quite doesn't have the glitz and the glamour that I wanted. So I'm here to get that back. But when it comes to that title, when it comes to any title, right, there's always issues. There's always discrepancies. I'm not the only guy in charge, right? There's other people, but I am now the final decision. When a decision needs to be made, but as a committee, we can't come to one, I'm the guy that gets to make the decision. And that's what I'm here to do, because right now, I wish I can sit in front of you and say that we have an undisputed independent wrestling heavyweight champion. But we don't. Right? That's not the case. In a perfect world, it would be. But that's not the world that we live in. But I do promise, right? My first promise, my first goal, that I stand here in front of the world of independent wrestling and declare is that I will crown an undisputed independent wrestling champion. That doesn't mean we don't have one, but it's disputed. Right now, officially, our official stance is that Matt Tremont, not Cruel, Matt Tremont is the disputed independent heavyweight wrestling champion. Cruel, I know right now you're probably looking for an opportunity to prove that you still are the man, because technically, nobody ever knocked you off that pedestal. It might be a little tough for you to hear. And I'm going to be honest, it's kind of your own fault. Like, my friend, you are massive. Not only are you massive, but you are agile. You are an excellent professional wrestler. In fact, when you won that title, I'm like, nobody is going to touch this man for a very long time. The only thing that I thought could get in your way was injury, right? I was a professional wrestler. I broke my leg doing a simple thing as a baseball slide. I understand that injuries are a part of this game, and unfortunate for you, you got one, right? But this is a title that needs to be defended. Here in the office, we gave you an opportunity. We called you not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times. Our calls went unanswered. And that, my friends, is a lack of professionalism that we just cannot have when it comes to a title as prestigious as the one we are in charge of. Your professionalism cost you the Independent Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. My advice to you, you go out, you find yourself a manager. Not everybody can be on top of, right, the office things, the phone calls, the emails, the DMs in this day and age, right? If you want that opportunity, attacking Jerry's not the way to do it. Go get yourself, you can handle yourself in the ring. You need somebody to handle those types of things for you, right? Get that all in order. Come back. My friend, I would love to give you a shot at that title. Something I can do on day one. Can't solve all the independent world problems, but what I can do is put this rule in place. Both of our titles, the Independent Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, which, my friends, is sanctioned by the PWI, and the Independent Wrestling Tag Team Championships, must be defended every 90 days. In my mind, this is an acceptable buffer, right? You get hurt, you get your normal bangs and bruises, whatever. You can work through those in 90 days. If it's a major injury, broken leg, ACL tear, something that's going to require longer than 3 months, my friends, we just don't have the patience for it. Our fans don't have the patience for it. You get injured like that, you will be stripped of the title. Matt Tremont, we go way back. We've wrestled. We're friends. In fact, there's been times I'm in absolute awe of the things you're able to do. More than anything else, I just love sitting back and just listening to you talk, my friend. You're like an old soul who's been, who's wise beyond his years. And currently, right now, you are independent wrestling heavyweight champion. But let's talk about how you got that belt, my friend. It wasn't a singles match, right, where you went against, it wasn't like number 1 and number 2 in the ranking singles match. No, it was a gauntlet where you happened to get lucky and draw the last entrant into the ring. And then who did you beat? You beat Adam Priest, who had gone through multiple other contenders before he had to face you. So for me to sit here and say you earned that title would be a lie. And in fact, my friend, I know you. I know that you believe that's a lie. I know that you didn't properly earn that title. You didn't beat Cruel. You didn't even win it in a single straight up one-on-one, mano-a-mano type of match. No, luck played a huge role in you earning that title. Now here we are. Again, we have a champion who's on the shelf. We have a champion who's injured. Now, I know you're the king of the death match. Injuries are just a part of your game. It's been a part of your career. I've followed it. I'm aware. But you said, these are your words, that on July 10th at H2O, you'll be healthy enough to defend that title. I'm cool with that. In fact, I can't wait. But my friend, this isn't, it's a scenario where you get to make all the calls and call all the shots, right? You're already getting home field advantage. That is your building. Those are your fans. Those are your people. That is such a big advantage. So you don't get to pick who you wrestle on that day. I do. That's a decision that I will make. I'll be in touch very soon with that information. I've got other jobs while here, representing the championship committee, independent wrestling promoters of the world, the whole entire thing. My friends, I hope you have your ears open, right? I'm a busy man. I've got a job other than this one. I've got 2 kids that are very active, and I've got a wife that requires me to be around the house as often as I possibly can. I cannot sit down and watch thousands of hours of independent wrestling every week as much as I'd enjoy that. So here's where I'm calling you. I need your help. I need you to send me YouTube clips. I need you to send me matches. I need you to send me recommendations. I want to know who are the best wrestlers in your company so that I can give them what they've earned. I can give them a shot at the independent wrestling heavyweight title. My email is open. It is available, and I can promise you I will check. I will read every email. I will watch every match until I find the best opponent available every single opportunity that I can. Right? That's not me just blowing smoke. That's my honest ask of you. I need your help. Real quick, side note about our tag titles, because I'm starting to get the vibe that they're pretty much just the Wrestling Open Thursday Night Tag Championships. That's not going to be the case. And promoters, I want you to know, right, that same invitation, that same open invitation into my email exists for your tag team wrestlers as well. Sure, we defend those things on Thursdays quite often. Why? Because I want to defend the titles as often as possible. And well, they run a show every Thursday, right? The titles are also available on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. They're not just available in Massachusetts. They're available anywhere you can put a wrestling ring. Fans of wrestling, right, including myself, that's what I am, right? We all started that way. I hear your complaints, right? I understand that the scene right now, the independent wrestling scene, the independent heavyweight championship title scene is not perfect, right? It's got its flaws. I'm not promising I'm going to make it perfect. Give me some time. Give me some help. Together, we will create an independent wrestling scene that we can all be proud of. I am Avery Good, and that, my friends, was your 2023 State of the Independence.